If you're a guy who's cutting calories, trying to drop body fat, but still keep your hormone levels and testosterone high, then stick around because I'll be sharing with you the 2 supplements I've been taking that have allowed me to drop close to like 20 or 30 pounds of body fat and keep it off as well. Today, I want to talk about the hormone Stak by Animal. I won't be going in depth of the actual contents of the supplement. It's more so just going to be my own review and personal experience of using this, and also talking about why I had started using it. A lot of times when you are cutting calories and you're trying to lose body fat, by having your body in that calorie deficit, it can start to impact how your body can boost testosterone and growth hormones. And when I had originally started taking this, it was because I was both cutting weight and doing ridiculous 12-hour shifts 6 days a week at Amazon. They were night shifts as well, so my sleep was all out of whack. And you can imagine cutting weight, still working out, working for 12 hours straight, and then working from 6:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's not only a lot of stress, but that is just not optimal conditions for keeping your body healthy. So I was like, you know what? My hormones are probably going to be out of whack. So while I'm in this phase, this season of life, let me take a supplement that's going to be designed specifically to help me keep my hormone levels optimal while I'm going through this. When I started taking this, I was taking it with more of the mindset of taking a multivitamin, but it's a multivitamin for my testosterone levels and my hormone levels. So when you take a multivitamin, it's not, oh, I'm going to take this multivitamin and it's going to get me in shape. It's going to fix my problems. No, it is not. It'll help give that foundational level of things that your body needs. But if you're still doing everything else improperly, it can only do so much. So with this, I'm still eating a lot of protein. I'm still getting the 7 to 8 hours of sleep that I needed. And I was still lifting in a fashion that was promoting my body to build muscle. So with this, I was I just wanted to make sure my foundation, things were all right. Because I was going through a period of time with a lot of external stress and internal stress. And when you have those high cortisol levels, it can really mess up how your body's producing testosterone. So I was like, you know what? Let me start taking this. And I do feel like it helped. The pills come in this little pack right here. Most of the time it's supposed to have these little cuts on the side so you can kind of rip it open, but sometimes they don't have it and I just have to rip it open, which ends up being kind of fun. But yeah, the pills are like this, very easy to swallow. I do 2 or 3 pills at a time, and then I just take it down with some water. They recommend you take it about a half hour before a workout. And let's say you're not working out, you just take it before you go to bed. And there's about 21 packs per container. Supposed to take it every day for the 21 days. And then when you run out, if you wanted to keep taking this, they recommend taking a week-long break. So a thing that was pretty cool, in one of my previous videos, I talked about the Animal Advanced Cuts supplement. This is more of a fat burning focused supplement that's provided by Animal. So if you want to see more about me talking in depth about this specifically, I'll have the little card in the top right corner of the video. With the cuts, if you were to do 2 servings of this every single day, then you would have about 21 servings. And then taking 1 pack of this every single day, you have 21 servings. So when I was both taking the Animal Cuts, I was taking this as well. So the cuts was helping to keep my metabolism high, allow me to stay focused, have high energy, even though I was in a calorie deficit. And then this was helping to keep my hormone levels optimal. That way I can still maintain the muscle that I had, build muscle, recover quickly. And with both of these being 21 days, I was like, oh, that's perfect. Pair them together. And with this as well, they recommend you take a week off after the 21-day period. So that's pretty much what I did. And if anything, I kind of had them 1 week out of sync, so that when I'm not taking this for a week, I'm still taking this for a week. And then when I'm not taking this for a week, then I'm starting this for a week. They do have another hormone optimization supplement that you can take while you're not taking this for the week. I was trying that a little bit on and off, but honestly, with this, it's going to be one of those things where if it works, it's going to work because you're doing everything else properly. I was mentioning with the Animal Cuts before, this thing is not going to have you lose weight. It's going to assist you tremendously on your journey of losing weight. So you have to already be in a calorie deficit. You have to already be exercising and things like that. And with this, if you are already doing all the other things properly, you will notice a a better pump. You will notice faster recovery. You will notice strength increases. But if you are not already doing the things properly, this is not gonna fix things that are being done improperly. It enhances the things that you are already doing properly. And again, as well, when I was taking this, I was viewing it as like a multivitamin for my hormones. So it's not that my testosterone levels were terrible or anything like that. It was, I just wanted to make sure I'm covering my bases. So with this review, hopefully gives you guys a little bit insight of possibly like how you can combine both of these. But as a little disclaimer, a little side note, like these things, this will maybe make like a 2 to 5% difference. And those are kind of like arbitrary percentages, but it's like, I want you to think of it like these are only going to be tiny improvements. So like a 5% difference might not seem like a lot. And there's actually this story that I heard of this guy. He would advertise his accounting firm as helping you to save 3% more of your money. And he would charge a lot of money. And it's one of those things where it's like, why would this guy charge thousands of dollars and I'm only going to get 3% back? That's a terrible deal. However, he doesn't market to people who are only going to get a couple $100s back. He's marketing towards people whose annual incomes are like in the millions of dollars range. So 3% is a lot of money when compared to $1 million. 3% is not a lot of money when it comes to $30,000. I'm not trying to bash anyone's income here. 3% can be a big difference depending on the type of person. There's this Olympic coach. His whole thing is, I can have you run 2 seconds faster. 2 seconds is not a lot of time. But if half of a second could be the difference between winning and losing, it's like 2 seconds is a lot of time. So ideally, you want to get to the point where you are doing all the things properly that you need to do. And then if you want something to just help guarantee that you are continuing to see the benefits of the things that you're doing, then you add these things in. So that's my little disclaimer there, at least when it comes to certain supplements. Like these are the things where I honestly don't even recommend these until like much further down in the person's journey to start taking. Now, the other supplements, like the things like protein powder, greens powder, the multivitamins, like those are things where it's like they are going to help. And the longer and more consistent you do it, the more benefits you're going to see from it. But these are the things where you're already doing the things properly and you just need the little tiny boost, the little tiny extra security that what you're doing, you're going to be seeing results for. That's where these bad boys come in. And you honestly don't even necessarily need to do both. Like if you're not even looking to cut weight, you just want to keep your hormone levels optimal, then you can just do this. If you feel a little bit iffy about taking anything that might be affecting your hormones and you just want to cut weight, then you could take this. And I have a whole other video where I'm going more in depth talking about this guy here. But if you like this video, you want to see more fitness content, things like that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you got any questions, comment it down below. I will read those comments and I will answer them as long as you keep it appropriate. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So go out, go sweat, go drink your protein shake. Till next time, peace.